Hello and welcome to Pabbly. In this video, we are going to understand every time a new response is received through Elementor form submission, then how with the information that we have received, first we are going to create or update the user in Interakt and then send a template message to the user through Interakt. Now to do this, first we have to integrate Elementor form submission with Interakt, and we can do the same using Pabbly Connect. Now in this case, our trigger will be Elementor form and our action application will be Interakt. Now to understand how we can do this, let's begin. So this here is the dashboard of Pabbly Connect software, and you can reach here by clicking on the link which is given in the video description. So if you are an existing user, simply sign in, and if you are a new user, you will have to sign up. It is not going to take more than 2 minutes, and also at the time of account creation, you will get 100 free tasks. So now once you reach the dashboard, on the right hand side there's a tab Create Workflow. Click on this. This dialog box has appeared, and here you will have to name your workflow. So what is my objective? So every time I have received some new response through Elementor form submission, then with the response received, I want to create first a contact in WhatsApp. So here I'm going to choose Interakt as WhatsApp application, and then I'm going to send that contact a message on WhatsApp. So here I'm going to name it as Create Contact and WhatsApp Message from Interakt for Elementor form submission. So here I'm going to click on Create. And as we do that, here we have reached another window which has got two extremely important events. One here is trigger, another one here is action. Now triggers and actions are basically those two principles or concepts on which this entire automation works. Trigger is when this happens. Action here says do this. Basically, action here is the automated response of your trigger application. Now let's understand this with the help of an example. So every time a payment is made by you, you have swiped your card, then you automatically receive a message on WhatsApp or SMS about the amount debited. Now this happens because of automation, and in such a case your trigger application will be the payment gateway and your action application will be WhatsApp or SMS receiving or sending applications. In our use case, here the trigger application will be Elementor forms. Then we have the trigger event. Now this trigger event is the event that is going to make this workflow run, and here it will be new form submission. So once this is done, here you can see we have received this webhook URL which is going to act as a bridge for connecting Elementor and Pabbly Connect. Now how do we have to do this integration? So you can read the steps below. I'm going to copy this webhook URL, and now I'm going to take you to my Elementor account. So this here is my WordPress. Now as I take you down, here we have the Elementor. Here I'm going to go to submissions. So you can see these are the forms that I have created. So what is it saying? That first you have to sign in. Now locate and edit the form that you wish to integrate. As I take you down, this here is the form that I wish to integrate with Pabbly Connect. It's a contact form. Now this here is the form, and first I'm going to show you all the fields. So here we can see we have the first name, last name, location, email and contact number. Now if you wish to add some more items, you can just click on this tab and do the same. Now once this is done, here I'm going to scroll down and we have to go to actions after submit, and here within actions I'm going to click on this and add webhook. So once this is done, here you can see we have received this webhook option. Click on this and now delete any previous webhook that is there. And now what you have to do, go to Pabbly Connect. This URL that we have received, copy this, and here you have to paste the same. So once this is done, I'm going to click on update, and here you can see that the form has been updated, taking you back to Pabbly Connect. Now what do we have to do? It is waiting for the webhook response. So basically now we have to do a test submission to see if Pabbly Connect and Elementor form, they are properly integrated. So I'm going to take you back here and let's click on preview. So here we have the forms right in front of us. Now let's fill up the information. Let's say the first name here is Pabbly. The last name is user. Then we have the location. Let's say it is Bhopal. Here we have the email address pabblyuser@pabblytudes.com. Then we have the contact number which is +91. Okay, now I'm going to click on submit. So here we can see that my submission has been successful. Taking you back to Pabbly Connect, we can see we have received the response here. So here we have the first name, which is Pabbly. As I take you down, this here is the contact number. Then here we have the email address. And then this here is the location. Here we have the last name. Now once we have received this information, I want to create a contact in Interakt with this information. So here I'm going to choose my action application as Interakt. Let's click on this. And the action event here will be to create or update user. Let's click on this and click on connect. So as we do that, here Pabbly Connect wants to connect with Interakt account. Select add new connection. Now to set up this connection, we need a secret key. So here you have to first log into your Interakt account, and once done, you have to click on this hyperlink given. So I'm going to click on this. And here we are directed to developer settings page. Let's copy the secret key, go back to Pabbly Connect and paste this over here. Let's click on save to set up this connection. So here we can see that Interakt and Pabbly Connect are now connected. Now I'm going to come down. Now here you can see we have to fill up these details. First of all, the country code or the phone number or the full phone number. So here we have received our information, the phone number with the country code, right? We can see it is written with the country code. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add plus sign here, and then I'm going to go to step 1, and as I take you down, this here is the phone number. So here I have added the full phone number. Now let's say you have the number without the country code. So you could have added the number here and the country code here. Now I'm going to go down, and here you have to enter the user traits. So enter key value pairs in the format key and value. So example is given like name, and this is it. Email, and this here is the email address. So here what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this name part. Paste this over here. Okay, then we have to put a colon, and then it is written, this is how you have to give the name. So again, I'm going to put double inverted commas here, and now I'm going to get to the previous step once again, and this here is the first name. So basically, this method with which I have added the information is known as mapping, and this is important so that every time the workflow runs, it can take the new data into consideration. So here I have given the first name. Now I'm going to give a space. Go back here, and now I'm going to take you down, and this here is the last name. Now I'm going to finish this with the double inverted commas. And how do we have to separate this? With the help of a comma. Okay, then I have written name. And after this name, what do I want? I want the email address. So again, I'm going to give double inverted comma, write email. Okay, put a colon, and here I am going to enter the email address now. So this here is the email address. Close it with double inverted commas, put a comma. The next thing we need is the phone number. So here I'm going to write phone number. Here we are going to look for phone number. So this here is the phone number. Close this with double inverted commas. Next we need is the location. Here I'm going to write location. Okay, and then again I'm going to map the location. So as I take you down, here is the location. Now once I am done with this, here we have to enter the tag. Now enter tags that you want to add on the user, separated by commas. So I'm just going to leave this blank. If you wish to add any tag, you can always do that. Now let's click on save and send test request. And here you can see our result is shown as 1, which means it's a success. Let's go to Interakt to see if this particular contact has been created there. So these are the users. Now here I'm going to look for Pabbly user. And you can see that yes, Pabbly user has been created. So this means that our integration till here is a success. Now to this user, I'm going to send a WhatsApp message. So taking you back to Pabbly Connect, here I'm going to add my final action step. And here I'm again going to use the application Interakt. And then the action event here will be to send WhatsApp template message. Let's click on connect. So I'm going to go ahead with the existing connection. Now here again I'm going to first map the full phone number. So I'm going to add plus here, go to Elementor form, go down, and this here is the phone number. Then we need the template code name. Now these templates are basically pre-written messages that can be sent to your users, and these have variables so that they can be personalized every time. So for this, I'm going to click on this hyperlink. And as I do that, here you can see these are the templates that I already have created. So these are the various templates. Now I've recently created this template, new lead final. Let me share this to you. Here you can see that the name of the template is new lead final. The category is marketing. This here is the language. Then here, when it comes to the template, first you have to select a header. Now this is not a mandate. I have selected none, but if you wish to send any text, image, video or document along with your message, you can always select the same. Then comes the body. So here it is written dear, then there is a number within double curly braces. Thank you for signing up. We are glad to have you on board. Information about our latest products, achievements and new insights will be shared with you at this. Please feel free to connect with us at this. Regards, another number. Now these numbers within double curly braces are known as variables, and they can be changed with every message. So every time you have received a new response, so automatically these numbers, basically these values like name, email address, the name of the company and the company's website, it can automatically be changed. Then if you wish, you can always add a footer and call to action buttons. Now I need the template code. For this I'm going to go up, and this here is the template code. I'm going to take you back to Pabbly Connect, and here I'm going to paste the same. Then we have the language code. So the selected language was English, so the code has to be EN. Then we have the header value. So we did not select any. I'm going to leave this blank. Then we have body variable values. So here first we had the name. So I'm going to go here, and this here is the first name, right? Then I'm going to give a space, go here, go down, and this here is the last name. Then I'm going to separate this with a comma. Now as per this template, the next thing that we need here is the email address of the person. So let's go here and look for the email address. Here it is. Now here we need the website address, and then we need the name of the company. So now this information is going to remain static. So I'm just going to write this manually. Now let's say that you want this information to be changed, then you can also map the same. So here I'm just going to write www.pabbly.com and Pabbly Connect. Okay. So since this information is not going to change, I am just writing this manually. Now once we are done with this, so we did not select the CTA button, so I'm going to leave these two fields blank. And now I'm going to click on save and send test request. So as I do that, here you can see we have received the response. According to this, now a message must be received by our lead. Let's go and check the same. And here you can see we have received the message. So I'm going to click on this and show you the same. So here we have got the details. So this basically means that our integration is a complete success. Now let's check the same in real time. So I'm going to take you back to the form. And here I'm going to click on preview form once again. Let's fill in the details. Let's say the first name here is demo 876. The last name is new 345. Then we have the location. Let's say it is Delhi. And we have the email address, which is demo new 9876654@pabblytuts.com. And then we need the contact number, which is plus. Okay. Now I'm going to click on submit. And as we do that, here the form has been submitted. Now what should happen? First, this contact should be created in Interakt. Let's go and check the same. So I am again here going to look for demo 876. So I'm going to search for this user, and you can see that yes, this user is now a part of the contact list. Now let's go to WhatsApp, and here you can see we have received another message. So this means that our integration is a complete success. Taking you back to Pabbly Connect, let's understand what we have done. So here our trigger was Elementor, where the event was new form submission. Then our first action application was Interakt, where first we had to create a user and then we had to send a WhatsApp template message. I hope this is absolutely clear to you. If in case you have any doubt, you can refer to the workflow which is given in the video description. You can also clone the same and start to process immediately. Apart from this, if you have any specific integration to work on, you can always write to us.
Not only this, but you can integrate multiple applications using Pabbly Connect software. To ask any of your query, you have to write at forum.pabbly.com. You can also visit our website, which is www.pabbly.com/connect. To get all the details about the latest updates, the integrations and applications, you can visit our Facebook group. If in case you have found this video helpful, then do not forget to share this with your friends and colleagues so that they can also get into automation and make their life easy. I'm going to see you very soon with different integrations and automations. Do not forget to like, share and subscribe. Take care of yourself.